How's it going? This one we're gonna watch a video called, what was it called again? America's broke and has no jobs. I don't know about you, but I do have a job, and I mean, it's a job. I don't know. I don't want to say. I mean, I do like having a job, but at the same time, I wish I didn't. But it is bad for a lot of people, though. I do feel for them. So it's a tough freeze frame. So we'll start the video, but see what this guy has to say.
YouTube fam, how y'all doing? This is your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. The country is trillions of dollars in debt, and it's blaming the poor. How do you blame poor people for being in debt? Our country made a whole bunch of bad decisions by people who's supposed to know better, and it trickles down into the local government. And you looking at
He is right. There's been a lot of bad decisions lately, I'll be honest. And it's been a lot of greed lately from a lot of different companies. And if this guy, he looks like he plays a lot of video games. So if you play video games right now, oh man, just the greed with these video games is terrible. If you're still playing video games now and you're enjoying it, I don't know how you're enjoying this because it's so obvious that they just want your money. But well, see what else he has to say. But it's really bad though. Like if you like, I wanted to get Madden and I wanted to get CFB. First of all, PlayStation is not giving you any sales on that. Xbox, Microsoft is giving you sales for that, but not PlayStation. But second of all, they made it a nightmare just to try and like what's it called? Just to play Road to Glory or Dynasty. I just wanted to play Road to Glory. I do like playing online. I just play Road to College Football. I don't play Cut. I don't play Mud. I don't play any of that. The only thing I play is Diamond Dynasty because that one it actually doesn't want to take all your money. But let's continue. It's only the beginning of the video, and he's already making a lot of sense.
government, it's no better than the federal government, where all the shit is just fucked up, and they're blaming you. You can't even find a damn job out here, and they're telling you if you look for a damn job.
This is the thing about the job thing. You can get a job. I get emails all the time that Whataburger is hiring. I mean, it's Whataburger, it's $13 an hour, but this is also Dallas, Texas. That's where I'm at. So I think you can do very well or good or fine with uh $13 an hour in Dallas, Texas. I think that personally. I think you can get a good apartment for that. In California, where I came from, you can't do that because I moved here from California, and I'm like, dude, I'm chilling. I think I'm chilling now compared to then, dude. It's so expensive in California. Like just to get a regular apartment is $2,100. Like I live in a pretty nice apartment right now, and it's only like this apartment $1,400 with the garage. If I didn't want the garage, it would be 1,260. That's nothing. I think that's nothing. I don't know. But in California, this same place with a garage, $2,500, and it's a studio, $2,500. I'm not even joking around or being over exaggerating. That's really what it is. But let's continue with this.
That might be held against you. Hell, you give 2 weeks for a job, and that may count against you because they fire you before the damn 2 weeks is even over, and you're just trying to do
Is
your
that
part.
real? Is that actually?
And again,
That'd be
people
crazy.
get out here, man, sometimes and they need more. And it's not you just sitting here being greedy. Motherfucker, you paying me $30,000 a year, the other job is paying me 60. They done double what I would make. And people like, well, what if you go to the job and not like it? Don't burn your bridges. My thing is, what's happening in this country is the young people, it's not like they don't want to work. It's like there's no
I think you
jobs.
said
Just
that.
because there's signs and windows saying help wanted don't mean that the people are actually looking for help. That's just up there. They might be inquiring about it later, but right now, no. They don't need nobody. I've been seeing help wanted signs up on places for long, long, long times. It has been up for damn near 2 or 3 years. But yet instead, you never see the sign come down. Because guess what? It's just there for decoration, man.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Well, maybe he's right. I don't know about all that. I think Other than that, though, it's not gonna like a lot of other places won't. God, I'm still trying to learn how to use this. I'm using OBS Studio. It's very, for me, it's very difficult. I've never tried to use this before, so I'm getting used to it, kinda. But at the same time, it's still very difficult. But I put out a video earlier today, and I don't think it's the best one. It's not, but it was actually terrible. But it's a good topic. I like talking about like finances and stuff like this, and like reacting to videos. And this is what it has to be. It has to be. I have to learn how to use this. So I'm gonna look like an idiot for a little bit, but I will learn how to use it. All right. Let's see
Oh,
what next.
the society that we live in, man,
The greed is bad.
it
I'll
sold
say that.
you
The greed
a
is very
dream,
bad.
a dream that was a true nightmare. And people think when I talk about home ownership, that's just me being upset because I don't have a home. That's me doing the math.
My thing about home ownership is that why would I lock myself into a 30-year loan? Why would I do that? 30 years. I'm 31 years old. So when I'm 61, I will own the house because I still have to pay for property taxes and all these other things. So why, like, what? Doesn't make any sense. 30 years? If I can get a 15-year, fine. But 30 years? I don't know about that one. But all this home ownership, all this home bullshit. First of all, if you say you buy your home, you didn't buy shit. You actually just the bank just put an invoice for your home and you're paying it back. They didn't drop money on it. There's no actual like physical money going anywhere. It's just an invoice and you pay towards it. That's why, like, all this home stuff is like it was good, but now it's like not the best. I know it's like a buyer's market, but guess what's gonna happen 3 years from now? It's still gonna be a buyer's market. You can't really sell your home right now. It's not gonna happen. But all the home stuff, I don't get it. I just don't want to be in a 30-year. It's like having a 30-year more car payment. Why would I do that? Doesn't make any sense.
That's me doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm not mad at anybody for owning something. I'm not mad at you for really looking into things and trying to see how you can make your life, your situation much better. That's respect. But one thing I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you about is actually just paying attention. I talked to you before. We all need to pay attention. We need to see what it is that's going on out here. But a lot of us don't want to do that. A lot of us want to sit back and take advice from people who are not in your situation. You're taking advice from millionaires and billionaires, people that don't do their laundry, don't cook for themselves, don't watch their kids, uh, half of the time don't even have to drive their own car, bro. You're dealing with people who don't have to worry about your everyday issues, man, that you deal with. Hell, what if I don't pay my rent? What if I lose my job today? What if this? You think about this every damn day because right now you're looking at other jobs downsizing and getting rid of people. People make it seem like it's just, commonplace that, jobs all of a sudden, seem imaginary.
It's true. A lot of jobs seem like very oversaturated. That's what the problem is. If you get into a job and it's oversaturated, and you'll know if it's oversaturated, then you got to worry about some stuff. But like that's the good thing about having a job and it's being low staffed. Then they need you. You're not going anywhere. But if you get in a job and there's too many people, that's what happened to school. Everyone was going to school. My parents told me to go to school in like what was it, 2014. I hate school. I, I fucking hate school. I went to community college for 2 weeks. Hated it. I was like, this ain't gonna happen. So I ended up getting the job. And everybody that went to school, they all like. I mean, some of them are doing okay, but they're all just kind of living with their parents now. My brother got a bachelor's in journalism. Guess what he's doing? He's just driving a truck for Amazon, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, why waste all that time then? What was the point? I don't know. My other brother got a degree in something too. Don't know what it is, but he's not doing whatever it was. I forget what it is, but he's not doing what the degree was. It's like it's stupid. It's like there's the only reason to go to school is to be like a lawyer or a doctor. If you're not gonna be those like two things or a dentist, if you're not gonna be like anything like that, then there's no point. And then when you become a dentist, nurse, lawyer, whatever, you have all this student debt that you gotta pay. And a lot of them just don't pay it. A lot of nurses make a lot of good money, they do, but they also have a lot of debt. They get after it with debt, I'll give them that, and just ends up being too much. This video is kinda long, I don't think I'll watch the whole thing, but this is a good, like, intro to it.
Dude, one guy left, and people are, oh man, see, you don't understand. People need money.
Like
You
20.
you want to leave a job for money? I said, you gotta understand. Not all money, good money. You gotta understand. You got this damn job right now. You should be looking at it before you start making big purchases. Understand your situation. Understand your job title. Understand what it is, man, that you bring to that company.
All right, we'll look at some of the comments. This economy has people selling their souls and joining the military. Hey, I almost did that. I almost did that. I almost did that when I what's it called? I went to straight out of high school. I was like, I had nothing. I had nothing going on. I was like, you know what? I might as well just go to the military. Like if I got fired from my job, I was like, I'm going straight to the military. Straight to the Marines, the toughest one, and just get into like insane shape. And then if I die, I die. If something happens, something happens, whatever. But I ended up staying at that job, so none of that happened. There, the game is rigged. I guess it is, but we're all playing the same game though. We're all in the same game, so it kind of becomes up to you. You can choose to pay like too much money for something or have a payment prolonged for way too long in your life, or you can choose to not deal with that. I'm trying to get away from all that. Crazy part is I know my job is underpaying me like hell. I'm essentially an assistant store manager running a store by myself. My company is too cheap to promote me. Wonder what store it is. And the last manager who ended up quitting. He's doing a 10 times better job. I don't know. I have a feeling it's Safeway or Tom Thumb that he's talking about. I don't know. I don't know where it is, but that's what it sounds like. Because at Safeway, like an assistant manager gets like $18 an hour. The pay suck at pretty much most jobs too. It's true. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. But you gotta like, see. Did about 20 jobs on Indeed, not one accepted, even in 11-hour. Well, I don't know. Like, where you at? Like I said, like I get a Whataburger one over and over again. They're always doing some hiring event. That's like the thing out here, like in Texas, like in Dallas. You go work at like Uline. Uline's really good. I would, if I wasn't working at this my job, I'd go work at Uline. You have to be there through the whole week, and you're off Saturday and Sunday. But their pay is really good, and you get like bonuses after like 2 years. I'm pretty sure. That's a good place to work. I would go work there. And it's like a warehouse. If you don't like people, you're never gonna see people other than the people you work with. It's not like retail, you know. I was laid off 2 years ago and can't get an entry level job. There's nothing out there. You don't realize how bad it is until you are in a position of looking. What are you looking for? Are you looking for like the same thing you were doing? Or are you looking for like a lower level job? The dollar is going to collapse. It's impossible to pay off the debt. That's true. I do think that might happen. But that's where it becomes up to you. Like it's your debt. If you pay off your debt, then you have nothing really to worry about. You have no debt. If you have no debt, you have nothing to worry about. But it'll be up to you. Like I can explain how I paid off all my debt, but it's really up to you. You have to change you actually have to change your behavior. I know it's like what people say all the time, but you need to change your behavior. You need to like just give it up. Like you have to like fully change your behavior. You have to like not eat as much food. You can't eat takeout. I know DoorDash and all that's good, but you can't eat any of that. You have to just take a break from all that, and you just have to like be bored. It's boring. That's really what it is. It's super boring. Like it's so boring. But and like it took me 3 years to like do it. 3 full years. Really 2 full years, 2.5 years to 3 years. And ended up paying it all off. If you want to know about it, maybe I'll say it in another video, but that's the end of this video. I only watched like 5 minutes of that guy's video. It was a pretty good video, so I'll even shout out to him, I guess, if anybody watches this one. But that was Uncle Tim's Rants and Reviews. And I guess I'll subscribe to him and like the video. Well, it's been that video. All right. So if you enjoyed this video of me reacting to that, like the video, comment, anything. Also subscribe. This is my second video of the day, so we're gonna try to post. I'm gonna try to post one every single day, and maybe tomorrow will be something different. I gotta like practice editing, reacting, editing videos, type stuff. I'm gonna try not to say any bad words either. All right, but that's been Uncle Tim's rants and reviews. We only got like through 5 minutes of it, but he was making a lot of good points. So, I mean, if anything, good luck, everybody. You can do it. I believe you can do it. You can get a job and work, but it's up to you to not spend too much. That's where it gets tough. All right, like, comment, subscribe, comment anything, any activity would help, and I'll see you guys in the next one.